Hey there, happy Tuesday. My name is Christine Garvin, and I am here to introduce to you my new program called Sensual Magic. And it's a program for women ages 35 to 45. And I wanted to just tell you a little bit about the program today, and kind of my background with getting into it, and lead you in a little bit of a connection ritual, because as we all in America felt yesterday, and we felt the past weeks and months and sometimes years, things feel pretty out of control and feel pretty sad, and a lot of us feel very despondent, and we can't really do much to affect the world in a positive way if we can't get to a place of our empowered state. And really, that's what this whole program is about, is getting women either back or for the first time to their empowered state that I believe is natural for us. We do live in a culture that tells us as we age that we are diminished, that we are less than, that we're not worthy of love and worthy of connection and worthy of feeling sexy and all of the good things that come with aging, that are actually our birthright, and get to the places that we want in our life, no matter what that is. Relationships, money, career, family, health, all of those things. We can have much more of what we want than we actually think we can. But I am stepping into this work in a different way after it sort of like sprinkling in and out of my life over the years. And part of that, I think, comes from going against what society is telling us as women as we age. I like to subvert the norm, because I think the norm is not good for the majority of us. For the majority of us, the norm goes against what our innate knowing is and what our birthright is, which is to feel empowered and good and sexy and sensual and getting everything that we deserve in our lives, which is a lot of stuff. So I was inspired to create this program. It really just kind of moved through me by a relationship that I was in this summer that kind of shifted things a bit for me and made me recognize a lot of these truths. And through that process, I really realized how to reconnect to my divine sensuality and how that impacts the rest of my life. And so I really want to share that with other women, and that's what we're going to do in this program that starts in January. For right now, I want to go ahead and do a body connection ritual really quickly, a short one, because I think, I know for myself yesterday, I felt very overwhelmed and out of it. Because of Vegas following up Puerto Rico and Florida and Texas and all the things happening throughout the world. There's much more than just that, of course, and how discombobulating it is, and how helpless it can make a lot of us feel. And I think that the only way to counteract that is to come back into our bodies and connect to our power. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. And if you'd like, you can close your eyes. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in, experiencing that breath moving up your body, and then releasing it back down your body and into the ground. And go ahead and put your hands, whichever hand you'd like, on your stomach. And this is, of course, our womb. And this is where we create children, if we have them, and where we hold them and grow them until they're ready to come out into the world. And I think this is true for any creative endeavor that we do as a woman. This is the seed and the growth area before we release something into the world. So I want you know, imagine right in the middle of your womb a small pin of red light. Imagine this pin growing into a larger circle, and the intensity of the redness starting to really grow, and you can feel some of the fire coming from it. Let it kind of circulate in that area as it grows. See if you notice a feeling coming up from the expansion of that red circle. And now I want you to imagine it staying red in the middle, but then the outside of it begins to become white. And this white light is going to travel up your body, stemming from that red circle, and fill every single crevice and cell and organ and tissue, all the way up your chest, in your arms, up your neck, into your head, all the way to the top of your head. You hold that white light all on the top of your body, and then imagine it expanding down your body from the other side of the red circle, down your legs, all the way down to your feet, into your toes, taking up every single spot and crevice. So now you have white light all around your body, with the exception of that red burning circle right in the middle of your womb. Now imagine that light expanding outside of your body. And it may change form a little bit now that it's outside of your body. It's probably less dense and more of a protection field around the outside of your body. Imagine it circling the entirety of your body and holding you from anything that's not good that wants to come at you. But it's porous enough to let love in. I want you to go back to that red circle in the middle of your womb and imagine it turning into a red-orange fire. You can even imagine flames coming out. And see if that changes the dynamic of what is going on in your womb. This is your power, this is your seed, this is what you can always come back to create, develop, love, have sex, enjoy all that life has to offer you. And you can take this power into your everyday being. You can bring it into all of your work. You can bring it into the healing in the world that we need so desperately now. And your healing in the world comes from you doing what you are supposed to do, what your soul calls you to do. So I want you to imagine that this light in your room stays with you the rest of today. And you can imagine that protection on the outside of you at the same time. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or coming out of your body, come back to that center spot, refocus on it, and use it in all the ways that you need. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. So we'll be doing different exercises like this one and rituals in the program, along with a million other things that I have found to be helpful to get that juice flowing whenever you want it to be flowing, because it's there for you to access. It's our life force, and we deserve to have it as much as we want. So if you are interested in learning more about the program, you can check out the link below, and I would love for you to be a part of the program if you're called to do it. And I'm always open for any questions that you have, so feel free to email me or PM me anytime. So I hope that your Tuesday goes wonderfully.